Okay, I'm at the cove. It is January 21st. As you might expect, we've had a harder winter this year. I was planning to fish down there, but it's frozen too far out. I know there's plenty of people that fish with ice that goes that far out, but right here it's a little better. So we'll see if we can't catch a few fish in all this snow and ice. It's not actually that cold out. It's a good cloudy sunny sky. I've got a Velveeta cheese, Kraft cheese, and mini marshmallows with I believe fluorocarbon and monofilament. I think it's a treble hook on the monofilament and a J hook on the fluorocarbon. So we'll see if we can't pick up any fish. So I'm all baited up and ready to throw out on one rod, and then I'll get my other rod out soon after. See if I can do this with one hand. This reel is a I think it's a Quantum. No, a Shimano. It's a Shimano. Not cheap either. And the rod wasn't cheap either. It's a Shields Outfitters ultralight series. So you may or may not have seen that cast. Good, right where I need it to be. Now let's see if we can get a fish. Okay, just caught this rainbow. I had to wait probably half an hour, and it was my static rod, the one that I hadn't, because I brought one in close to the ice, because sometimes they just sit under the ice. But this one, he got it, the one with the yellow Velveeta cheese. J-hook and monofilament. It's actually a very productive setup using that monofilament fishing line. I'm gonna get him unhooked here. There he goes into a cold bed of snow. It's a good fish. You really can't tell the color because he's all covered in snow, but we'll get him back. And the ducks think he's food. Anyways, the fishing is pretty slow. One of the ducks has my rod here. And looks like I may have caught a duck. Oh, good thing the duck got off. Okay. The ducks come in every time I open up my bait because they think it's food. But this is some of my favorite fishing, just coming to the to this pond I've been going to for years and years now, but just going in the winter time when there's nobody there. It's almost like being in the mountains or somewhere, or on a river, or out on the ocean. You just and plus the snow, it's actually pretty comfortable if you got snow pants on. Sitting in the snow, it's very soft. But yeah, that was a good fish. It was caught on the yellow, which means I'm going to switch over to yellow, and we'll see if we can't catch a few more. But the fishing has been very slow, and that was a small fish. Nonetheless, a fish though. I was uncertain if I was even going to catch anything. So I'll carry on. Okay guys, so right after I cast it out, I had a bite, I had a hit, but I missed him. So then I cast it out again, and I caught this guy. I took care not to let him go in the snow. But not a bad trout. And I apologize. I'm pretty sure this is actually the fluorocarbon. So I know at the beginning of the video I said I had like monofilament on this and whatever, but I'm pretty sure this is the fluorocarbon. So yeah, let's review the rig. That's probably like a 1/4 ounce, and then a bead and a swivel. And this I think this may or may not be a fluorocarbon main line. I'm not sure. I don't care to remember it, as long as I'm catching fish. But yeah, good fish. We'll get them back in the water. I got all my gear on me here. Bought that at Cabela's, and my line snipper. Yep, so just pull the pliers out, hook them on to the hook. You can see that cool cord. I think it's a Kevlar cord. And then you unhook the fish, and you can just drop your pliers and they'll go right onto your chest. So that's a bit better of a fish, maybe 8 inches. And the fishing's starting to pick up. It was slow, but it's starting to get quicker. It's also starting to get darker though. So there goes that fish. We'll continue. Well, snow makes good rod holders, but I don't know how many times it takes me to do it until I learn it, but I got, you can't see it, but got my rig stuck in the tree, and I lost my of course my weight and bead fell into the snow, so they're probably gone. But so a little overview of the day. I got here, it's almost 5. That's about the time it starts getting dark and cold this time of year. We don't have much daylight. I mean, I know it's not Alaska, but yeah, the Quantum compared with the Quantum reel and monofilament, no monofilaments on that one. I think it had a few bites. It was hard to tell because I've been ice fishing a lot. It's been a long time. It hasn't been a while. It's been a while since I've pulled out the long rods, so it was hard to tell if I was getting bites or if it was just me setting the rod down or other things. But this Shields Outfitters ultralight series, hopefully you can find one like it at your Shields. Mine is, I think this one is 6 feet tall. I don't know what it's made out of. I wish it would say. Maybe I'll post in the description. But it's a very fancy rod, very, very pretty rod, and you know, every fisherman likes his gear to be to look good. I mean, unless you're like a cat fisherman or whatever. But I just take a little bit of pride in having like a clean rod, a clean reel. Like this rod and reel gets the job done, but I got it for free. Somebody gave it to me for helping them move. But this one, I put some money into it. It's nice and clean, and it ended up catching me I think 2 or 3 fish today. I had a lot of bites. I only missed about 2, maybe 3 is what I missed. So 5 bites in total and 2 fish. So 2 fish, 5 bites, 2 for 3. That's kind of a losing deficit, but not bad. Good day. You can see that's kind of where I was chilling. I'm kind of surprised at myself. I'm just able to show up here almost any time of the year and just seems like catch fish. You know, it depends on the time of the day, but me and my friends, we're pretty good at this stuff. We can just show up, and we've been around, you know, we know what baits to use, we know what lures to use. But I'll be making a few more videos, just some news and whatnot. So if you want to check those out too, that'd be cool. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and one more look at my awesome rod, because I take a lot of pride in it. See you guys later.